Hey YouTube, the Do It Boys back with how to draw a really cool wraith revised. Let's get started. Now what you need is a piece of paper and a pencil. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a very, very short line at the bottom and do a long kind of diagonal line, really between like a 30-degree angle. We're going to stop it at one point, continue it, and then we're going to stop it again, and then we continue it. So what you should have is two small gaps, one right there, and the one should be fairly large, not really. And then we're going to start from right where we left off, and we're going to go down. Make sure you leave gaps at the exact same points, because that is where we're going to add the details and the hand. Alright, now in your first gap here, what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a long rectangle. Fill it up exactly. Now we're going to draw another one of those rectangles right on top and close it off like that. Now for the hook, you kind of want to hook it off so it looks like somebody can sit on it. So you should have something that sort of looks like this. Now in this big gap, we're going to draw 4 long ovals representing the fingers. Now if you want, you can erase one of your fingers and then draw the staff a little bit longer if you want the fingers to be skinnier. So you should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to draw the arm. To do this, we're going to start from our first oval and then draw a slanted line down. So you should have something that looks like this. Now for the sleeve. What we're going to do is we're going to draw sort of a U shape that hooks behind that. And then from here we're going to do sort of like an oval shape. What we want to do is we want to curve it off, and then we're going to continue it. And then from about one line lower, we're going to draw a line that goes down and then curves up. Now in the remaining space you have, you want to draw something wavy to represent the inside, and then just shade that in. And that's our first sleeve. Now we're going to start off with the legs and the bottom. So to do that, from our staff, we're going to draw a line going down and then curve it off. So you should have something that looks like that. Then we curve it off again, so it looks like an S, sort of. And then we're going to draw some wavy lines to make it look old and destroyed. Alright, now once you've done that, we're going to go all the way up in a diagonal line, 45-degree angle, and stop at one point. Now right here at the bottom, we're going to draw some holes. They're holes, so they can be all different sizes or shapes. They're not going to be perfect shapes. They're not going to be perfect circles, not perfect ovals. They're going to be mixed and matched shapes. Now what we're going to do is the arm for this one. Now we're going to take a line from probably right in the middle of the paper, and we're just going to stop it right there. So you should have something that looks like this. It starts from right in the middle of your paper. Now from right in the middle of that line, we're going to draw a straight line down and curve it off with a little bit of waves. Now, from the edge of this, we're going to draw another wavy line. Now in this, we're going to draw holes, just like we did on the bottom, and we're going to shade it in. And then we're going to draw holes on the outside too. You should have something that looks like this. Now from that curve shape we made from this, we're going to draw a hand coming out. Now his fingers are really long and bony. So what you want to do is you want to draw 4 fingers, like this. Now from there, you're going to lightly draw in 1 finger behind that. That represents the thumb. And now, we're going to take from this U, and we're going to draw something curved, like that. And then from this line, we're going to point it off, and then follow it. Just making it a little bigger, like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw the head. Now first we're going to draw the end of the robe, and to do this, we're just going to draw a really long line that goes like this. So it should like cut off the arm. Now we're going to draw something that looks like this. So it looks like the robe is completely ended. Now once you've done that, you're going to erase a little bit of it off. Now use the erased line as a guideline for this next step. Now we're going to start from right where the end we erased it, and we're going to draw a long hood, like that. Now you see this is where we erased it, and then you use that as a guideline. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw the face. Draw that you want to make it wavy like a skeleton, and also the end of the hood. Now in the excess hood, we're going to shade it in dark, and now for the face. We're going to draw long ovals for the teeth, so you should have something that looks like that. A large shape for the nose, which should look something like that, and like teardrops or raindrops for eyes. So it looks like he's angry. Now we're going to draw the wings. To do this, we're going to start from the head, and we're going to draw some rugged feathers, just the base of the wing. And then from that line we continued. We're just going to end it by drawing something like that. And from right here where we curved it, we're going to continue with the next wing. Now you can make the rugged designs however you want, or you can make it like I did. Now we're moving on to extra details. These details will make your picture look better. First we're going to start off by drawing in some feathers in the wings. This step you just draw zigzaggy lines. And now we're going to edit the hood. Now right above the face, we're going to draw a line that represents a wrinkle and the neck. And for the neck you want to draw something sort of like that, and then you finish with the neck. Now with the whole robe, it's simply lines representing wrinkles. And there you go. You finished your wraith. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe.